Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I did this, my strawberry lemonade mani. It's an inlay, but first I'm going to show you in part one how I did the base of it, which is also really pretty by itself. And that one is going to be with the hairspray. It's the water spotted hairspray technique. So first though, I did an ombre. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I'll put everything I use in the information box. So I started out with Kiss, a pink and a yellow one. I will put the names in there. And then a makeup sponge, and I just cut a slice off, as you can see. And I wet mine. You don't have to, but I do because I don't waste as much product that way. So I start out and I put the pink on the top. So whatever works better for you, but this is just the way I did it for this mani. And then put some yellow here. Now your nail's not going to be probably not as long as this. My sample nail is, mine aren't. So I put it just like that with the pink on the bottom, so it went on just on the very tip of my nail, but you could just do the pink and the yellow. So we're going to go ahead and start out, and here's my sample. And all I did on my sample to prepare it was I just did a sheer, like something you use for a French manicure. I did use a gel polish, and I did that, and then I'm going to put this over it. So we're just going to kind of ombre. I'm just going to kind of dab it. Is how I did it. And then since this one's so long, now see on my nail that covered it, but on this one we're going to go ahead and cover the bottom with just dabbing the the top pink part, and we'll just kind of to do that. So there's our first layer, and all I did was 2 layers to get it the way I wanted it. So we'll go ahead and we'll put some more polish on here, and there's other tutorials on about ombres and stuff if you need something a little more to it than this one, I guess. Anyway, so this is the way I did it. So I just put some more on here and then just go over it again. Same thing, just dabbing it from side to side, to get it the way I want it. If you want it darker, you could do it a third time, or however you want. I'm going to go ahead and just do that pink towards the bottom again. It doesn't have to be perfect on this one because we're layering over this. So this is just our background. But anyway, so that was that. And we're going to let this dry because we want it completely dry. It won't take very long because, it's pretty thin. And we're going to do that. We'll set this over here. And then if you want, so like on mine, I went ahead and put, this one I didn't put a sealer coat or anything on. At this part you don't need to, unless you want to. So the next part we're going to do is we're doing the water spotted hairspray, technique. And so I just put, it's room temperature water. It is filtered water. But whatever, if you've ever done water marble, basically it's the same kind of deal. And I'm using LA Colors, this bright pink, kind of a raspberry pink, and I will put the name of it and number and all that down. Now this is a pretty new bottle, so the polish is pretty thin still, and I'm sorry I don't have, so we're going to get plenty on here because we want a nice generous drop in here, and we do just need 1 drop, so anytime now. And unfortunately I don't have an overhead camera yet, so I'm sorry I can't show you this part. But if you go watch a tutorial on so hopefully you can see it spread though. So anyway, it's spread out really nice, and now I just do 1 spray 1 time, and this is just cheap Dollar Tree maximum hold Suave hairspray, but you could probably use anything. And so we're just going to put our nail now in this. It's all kind of broken up like as if you had oil and water mixing or whatever, and I just kind of put it in there, pick up whatever I want. That's what it looks like, just dabbing it in once or twice. That's really good. If you want it heavier than that, you can just kind of pick it up however you want, wherever you want. So that's all of it. The water, there's nothing left in the water. Oops. Oh well, that's all right. I know. Dang it. I wish I had that overhead camera, but I don't. So this is how it looks. Now this part's really important because you want to make sure this dries really good because there's water still on here. So you can use a blow dryer, or you can just, if you're not in a hurry, you got something else you want to do for a few minutes or whatever, you can just let it set and dry, because you've not only got water that needs to dry on here, but you've got thicker parts of polish on here, and you want to make sure it dries really good no matter what. Now on mine, I did do a top coat after this was dry. I did a gel top coat. You could do regular top coat, you can do gel top coat. You just want it to dry really good no matter what you do before you go on and do any other layers. So this is our part one, our base one. I'm going to go ahead and set this over here and let it dry, and I'm going to show you this one. And I went ahead and top coated this one already with I used True Gel's, Easy Flow True Gel, just top coat. That's all I did. You don't have to do that on this part if you don't want to, but I did, because next on part two, when we do the strawberry lemonade part of it and we glue on these fruits, I didn't want to take any chances of messing up my techniques underneath, all my polish and colors underneath. I had them perfect the way I want them, so I don't want to mess up. So anyway, so this is it on, if you just want the background part, which is really pretty on its own. You could even stamp on it something at this point if you wanted to. And in part two, we're going to do the fruit and everything else for the strawberry lemonade. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and click on the bell icon for my next new tutorial, which is really soon because I'm going to do part two for this. All right, thanks. Bye, guys.